Hi, my name is Nofana binti Ahmad Kamal. My metric number is 2411804. So today, I would like to share about Imam Al-Shafi'i and his major contribution to usul al-fiqh, which is one of the most important foundation in Islamic legal thinking. Basically, Imam Al-Shafi'i, whose full name is Muhammad ibn Idris Al-Shafi'i, was born in Gaza and later he raised in Mecca. He grew up in a time when Islamic knowledge was expanding rapidly and different regions had different way of understand Islamic law. From a young age, he was known for his strong memory and deep interest in knowledge. He memorized the Quran and later studied hadith and fiqh with great scholars such as Imam Malik in Madinah and Imam Muhammad Al-Shaybaini in Iraq. So during his study and travels, Imam Al-Shafi'i noticed an important issue. There were two main groups of scholars at the time. One group called Al-Hadith focused strictly on hadith and textual evidence. The other group, Al-Ra'i, relied more on reasoning and personal judgment, especially when clear texts were not available. Because of this different approach, there were disagreements in legal ruling. So Imam Al-Shafi'i saw the need for a balanced and structured method. He wanted Islamic law to remain faithful to revelation but also be able to respond to a new situation. So he worked on developing a systematic framework that could unite both approaches in a more disciplined way. This led to the development of usul al-fiqh. Usul al-fiqh means the principle and methodology used to derive Islamic legal ruling. It is not the ruling themselves, but the rules of how ruling are made. Helps scholars understand how to interpret the Quran and Sunnah in a correct and structured way, especially when dealing with a new issue that were not directly mentioned in the text. Imam Al-Shafi'i systemized the discipline through his book, Risalah. In this book, he explained that Islamic legal reasoning must always be based on strong evidence. He emphasized that the Quran is the highest source of law, followed by Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad SAW. And if no clear answer is found, then scholar may use ijma, which is consensus among scholars, and qiyas, which is analogical reasoning. One very important point in his methodology is that he strongly rejected unrestricted reasoning, especially istihsan, which is personal preference in legal judgment without strong evidence. He believed that allowing too much personal opinion could lead to inconsistency and weaken the foundation of Islamic law. For him, all legal ruling must remain connected to divine revelation. Another major contribution of Imam Al-Shafi'i was his ability to balance two extremes. He did not reject reasoning completely, but he also did not allow it to override revelation. Because of this, he is seen as someone who brought harmony between textual evidence and rational thinking. He also helped unify different legal approaches that exist in different regions of the Muslim world. Due to this contribution, Imam Al-Shafi'i known as the father of usul al-fiqh because he established its structure and formal discipline. He also called the father of equilibrium because he successfully balanced revelation and reasoning in Islamic law. His ideas become the foundation for many later scholars and continue to influence Islamic legal studies until today. Even the later schools of thought, including Hanafi and Hanbali tradition, were shaped in some way by his methodological framework. In conclusion, Imam Al-Shafi'i was not only a jurist, but also a reformer of Islamic legal methodology. His contribution in developing usul al-fiqh created a structured and balanced way of understanding Islamic law, and his legacy continues to guide Islamic scholars until today.